All right, let's do this. Settle in. This one's long, but if this topic hit you, it's because it's about you. The psychology of people who are lazy but ambitious. Let me ask you something. Have you ever laid in bed scrolling on your phone while your brain is screaming, "I could be doing so much more with my life"? Like, you have big dreams, you want success, you want freedom, you want to be proud of yourself. But somehow, your body doesn't move. You procrastinate, you delay, you wait for motivation. And then you feel guilty for being lazy, even though deep down, you know you're not lazy. Yeah, this video is about that personality type. The people who are ambitious in their head, but exhausted in their actions. If that's you, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this happens, and more importantly, how to finally work with your brain instead of fighting it. Let's clear something up first. Lazy but ambitious is not a contradiction. It's actually one of the most common mindsets among students and young adults today. You want good grades, a good career, financial freedom, respect, a meaningful life. But you also avoid starting tasks, get overwhelmed easily, burn out fast, feel mentally tired all the time. And here's the key thing most people don't understand. You're not lazy, you're mentally overloaded. Lazy people don't feel guilty. Lazy people don't stress about potential. Lazy people don't watch productivity videos at 2 a.m. You do, which means something else is going on. And to fix it, we have to understand the psychology behind it. Here's the first psychological truth. Ambitious people procrastinate more than average people. Why? Because ambition creates pressure. Let me explain. When you care deeply about your future, everything feels high stakes. That assignment, it's not just homework, it's your GPA, your career, your parents' expectations, your self-worth. So your brain goes, if I start this, it has to be perfect. And perfection pressure leads to avoidance. Your brain would rather watch YouTube, scroll Instagram, clean your room, do literally anything else than face the possibility of failing at something important. This isn't laziness, this is fear disguised as procrastination. And the scarier the goal, the stronger the avoidance. Mini cliffhanger. But fear isn't the biggest enemy here. The real problem is something way sneakier. Let's talk about dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's motivation chemical. Here's the issue. Modern life destroys dopamine sensitivity. Think about your daily routine. Phone first thing in the morning, Reels, TikTok, Shorts, junk food, gaming, Netflix, music non-stop. Your brain gets easy pleasure all day. So when it's time to study, work, learn a skill, build something meaningful, your brain goes, nah. Not because you're lazy, but because hard work can't compete with instant dopamine anymore. Your ambition is there, your energy is not. That's why you plan big goals, make schedules, promise I'll start tomorrow, but when tomorrow comes, you feel drained. Your brain is overstimulated and under-recovered. The all-or-nothing mindset. This part is huge. Lazy but ambitious people almost always think in extremes. You tell yourself, if I study, I'll do 5 hours. If I work out, it has to be intense. If I start, I need to fully commit. So when you don't have full energy, you do nothing. Instead of 20 minutes, 1 page, 1 small step, you wait for the perfect mood. But motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after action. And waiting for motivation is like waiting for confidence before going to the gym. It never shows up. Emotional pause. This is why you feel stuck, not because you lack discipline, but because your standards are too heavy to start. Here's something no one talks about. You can be burned out without doing much physically. Mental burnout is real. If you overthink constantly, worry about the future, compare yourself to others, feel behind in life, your mind never shuts off. And when your mind is exhausted, your body follows. How to fix this? All right, let's get practical. Here's how lazy but ambitious people actually move forward. Step 1. Lower the starting bar. Not the goal, the start. Instead of, "I'll study for 3 hours," say, "I'll open the book." That's it. Starting is the real battle. Once you start, momentum kicks in. Step 2. Build identity, not motivation. Stop saying, "I need motivation." Start saying, "I'm the type of person who shows up a little." Even 10 minutes counts. Consistency beats intensity. Step 3. Dopamine detox, gently. You don't need to quit everything. Just no phone first 30 minutes after waking, work before entertainment, reduce short-form content, protect your focus like it matters, because it does. Step 4. Use ambition as fuel, not pressure. Your dreams shouldn't scare you. Break them down. Today's task, this hour's task, this 5-minute task. Big vision, small execution. Step 5. Forgive yourself faster. This one is personal. Beating yourself up doesn't help. Progress comes from compassion plus structure. Miss a day? Reset. Don't spiral. Part 7. The truth you need to hear. Listen closely. You're not broken, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not hopeless. You're a high-potential person living in a low-focus world. Once you learn how your brain actually works, everything changes. Not overnight, but steadily. And that's how real growth happens. So here's the summary. Ambition creates pressure. Pressure creates avoidance. Avoidance looks like laziness, but the solution is smaller steps and better systems. Tonight, I want you to try one thing. Do 10 minutes of something you've been avoiding. No pressure, no perfection. Just show up. And tomorrow, do it again. Let's stop hating ourselves for being lazy and start understanding ourselves better. We're not behind. We're just learning how to move forward. Let's level up together.